All right, so this passage, there's a few things that stand out to me, and some of it you might have to take with a grain of salt. I'm not a biblical scholar here, just a personal reflection again. But with the 10, so a little background there. When you're a leper, you have to go to the priest to go through basically an inspection, and then they have to allow you back into the covenantal life. When Jesus says, go show yourselves to the priest, it's almost like an invitation back into the covenantal life. So the priests have the authority to bring them back into the covenantal life, but only one of them goes back and goes to Jesus. And I think it's because there's an acknowledgement of a greater authority. And in a sense, Jesus is inviting them to a greater covenantal life, right? The new covenant that is to come. But there's an acknowledgement there. So he goes back and gives thanks, glorifying God. And I think the other 9 are very focused on their own just personal healing, right? They realize, okay, the priest has the authority for this, so like, let's go there. And they're just very focused and don't even realize that they've been made clean. And the other thing that stands out is Jesus says, your faith has made thee whole. Not just clean, but whole. And I think that does go back to the understanding of a greater covenant, of a greater authority in Jesus. And so as I'm reflecting on this kind of in my own life, the 9 kind of remind me a lot of my time as a missionary, where I was very focused on, pun not intended. So I was a focused missionary. But there were times I was so focused on the mission at hand. And I'd forget to stop and give thanks to God. What he has given me, what he has done, I guess. And losing sight of the fact that despite the fact that I was on mission, that I still needed healing, that I still needed Jesus' help to grow and continue to this day to need that. So it's a reminder of that, and a reminder to be mindful of what Jesus is doing in my life. And then the last part, to be made whole. One of the things there is that intimacy that Jesus had with this Samaritan, right? That he came back. He had not really had kind of the relationship with Jesus because he was a leper, so he was kind of outcast. Probably heard stories of Jesus, but didn't really know Jesus. But he comes back and is able to fall at his feet. Rather than stand at a distance, he comes to his feet. He is right before him. He's able to come to him. And I think for me, that is a huge call to come back to adoration. I haven't been able to go to adoration as regularly as I used to as a missionary. I went every day as a missionary. But I do feel a draw to that in this, that God's reminding me, like, you're faithful from a distance. God is omnipresent, but, in a very, very real way. He's in the Eucharist, a very physical, real way. It's very different. And that we should all feel that call to try to be present to God physically. So adoration is a great way to do that. And I definitely feel kind of my heart yearning for that. When I was on vacation in Cape Cod, I found a parish with perpetual adoration, and to just be with Jesus for a few minutes was amazing. It kind of more than I could do in a year, I guess, like 30 minutes of adoration. So yeah, maybe you're in that same boat. That you're praying, you're doing all the things regularly, but we forget to just come to Jesus, come to his feet, rather than stand at a distance, to come to him, go to him. So that's kind of where my reflection is on this reading. Let me know if you have any of your own reflections, your own thoughts on this reading. Drop them in the comments below. And then if you do enjoy these, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when these go live. They go out every Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern. And then if you help the channel grow by recommending this to friends who you think might be blessed by these reflections, that would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video next week. Have a good and blessed Sunday, and God bless.